Now, if you believe in Bigfoot, you likely already know that the Pacific Northwest is prime and popular habitat for the legendary creature. Now, if you don't believe, there's a new detailed report trying to convince you otherwise. Lincoln Graves takes a closer look at this new report.
When you see it, that's it.
Well, I never thought that I would see one.
I was still skeptical at the time. I wasn't sure at all that these things existed, not until I had my own sighting.
They're part of the North American Wood Ape Conservancy. All say they were Bigfoot skeptics until they had their own sighting.
I guess the analogy is that I had suddenly been just yanked into this room, this different room of reality.
Daryl Collier and his colleagues have been looking for Bigfoot in Oklahoma. Fellow believers in our neck of the woods are eyeing them closely.
That group actually has a very good reputation. They're actually doing good work.
Rhett Mullis Jr. heads the Washington State-based Bigfootology group.
In the Pacific Northwest, especially Washington State, we have the most amount of sightings of anywhere else in the world.
Proof of Bigfoot in the Ouachitas would be celebrated everywhere. But despite 49 sightings there in 4 years and many cameras used, no photos were captured.
See, they associate these cameras with humans, and so therefore they stay away from them.
The group does detail wood knocks. Bats hit on trees that received responses somewhere far off in the woods, or rocks thrown at researchers, onto cabins, or aimlessly in the forest.
As compelling as we believe it to be, we don't present that as proof. That is not enough to establish this as a real animal.
But Rhett Mullis Jr. believes he can convince others without that proof.
It's not difficult to head out to the Oregon coast and go through that mountain range on the coastline, kick off somewhere there and camp for the night, and you may have something happening.
Okay, I don't know if the Chamber of Commerce wants to be promoting that. Go out and camp in the mountains and you'll see Bigfoot. Anyway, Mullis Jr. says the Oregon Coast Range is one of the best places